How's it going, my YouTube family? Welcome back, my YouTube family. How's it going?
Rising with each beat of the music is bringing real flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full, I'm devoting myself to the night.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another weekly vlog. So right now I'm waiting for my lift to get here because I'm gonna head over to Funson because yesterday was Zurst, the car event. Once again, thank you for everyone who came out. We had a great time. It was a really good turnout. Super rainy. It actually in Orange County, like, it started hailing today. It's pretty nuts. But so like I was saying, Lyft driver's gonna come, heading to Funson, maybe help him clean up if he hadn't already cleaned up, and then taking my car to the dyno. Super excited, which kind of sucks because when I get my car back, it's still wet outside, so I can't really have fun with it. Not saying I promote having that type of fun, but you know what I mean. Alright guys, so let's wait for the lift. That's the first I get picked up in a van. That's awesome. Alright guys, so we're at Foods right now. I actually came over here to pick up my catch can and also my turbo blanket. They're scanned right there. We just actually, while I was here, I started helping them clean up from yesterday's event. So we got everything situated, everything cleaned up. So right now I'm about to probably go run and have some lunch and wait for the tuner to tune my car. And I actually have to be pretty smart with this battery because I didn't charge it all last night and I don't know when it's gonna die. And seeing that I have like a like an extended battery for this, it doesn't go like in segments of dying. It just goes from like 100% full to like dead. I don't know why it does that, so gotta be smart. So I just got to the tuners right now and it started hailing like crazy, like big old like ice pellets. I don't know. It's never, I think it's hailed like a total of maybe like 5 times since I've been a kid. I don't know, but that was hitting hard. I got some shots on my Snapchat. I'll download them and I'll put them into the vlog. But anyways, I'm at the tuner right now, just waiting on them to get ready. Yo guys, it's fucking hailing like crazy. Big ass freaking things of ice falling from the sky. Sorry about the lighting in my car right now. It's super cloudy. Like I said, just got done hailing. The tuner's about to get in my car. We're about to read the diagnostics, make sure everything's running good before we get on the dyno. Well, it's just really bad lighting. Anyways, so I'm super excited. Like, this is the time we've waited for. I'm gonna try to mount up my camera. I don't have my GoPros with me because I wasn't expecting this. So I'm gonna try to mount the camera so you can kind of ride along. I'm gonna have to take off the mic, so if it does sound a little weird right now, I have my Rode mic on. And the next clip, I'm probably gonna have my regular mic that the camera came with on. All right, guys. So right now, Tad is getting the wire. So I remember I told you last time the wire. Actually, no, I didn't because I didn't post that vlog up. I'll post it up later. That'll be like I'll just random vlog. But anyways, so we had to run a wire all the way from all the electronics that are going on to my gauges over here until on this side. So he's gonna, anytime we need to tune it, it'll be easy access for him to tune it. So that's actually the white wire he has right now, and he's gonna be connecting that to his laptop, which the laptop does all the work and reads everything, and then, you know, this genius right here does the rest of the work. Can't say the laptop does all the work. This is not just a plug and play tune.
What were we talking about?
Music and tuning.
Yeah, music and tuning.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's almost like tuning religion. And one of the things that there's an industry-wide problem, and that is the can tune, the mail order tune, which I don't do.
The plug and play tune. The
plug and play tune. They call it a tune, but it's not a tune. It's a calibration. Yeah. So, Webster's Dictionary defines a tune as a process of refinement. Let that soak in. Right? So your tune is a process of refinement. So if you buy something in a box, stick it on your car, is it tuned?
No.
No. So now we're living in a world now where you buy sway bars and there's multiple holes in that sway bar. So you can tune it.
Yeah.
Right? And when your tune comes out of a box, is there multiple holes for you to change? No, nope. That tune is what it is.
And it's actually funny you talk about something like that too, because I'm not going to speak on, you know, the place I got it done from, but the previous tune that was on this car was a plug and play tune, and I actually blew cylinders 2 and 5 because it was too powerful. I dynoed at 440. Now this is with colder intake and headers, and you'll be outraged. This number is pretty crazy too. 497 torque at 440 horsepower.
It's too much. That's what a ZL1 comes in at.
Yeah.
On our dyno.
Exactly, and that was the tune that was put on my car. Like, so I'm not gonna say who did the tune. If you guys want to do your research and find out who did it, that's who did it. But and that was a plug and play tune.
So for me, a tune that's in a box, or even when I do it, my first tune, that's called a calibration. Right?
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, right now.
Starting the car.
We're just doing a calibration, and then when you start driving the car and you're making change, you're seeing what happens and you make a change. So we'll go back to that Webster's Dictionary, a process of refinement. So let's talk about tuning a guitar or a piano. You put the string on and you tighten it till it's not loose. That's kind of your calibration. Tight till not loose, right? It could be too tight, it could be too loose. You don't know because you haven't heard it yet. You pluck the string, you hear it, you go, oh, that's flat. Let's raise the pitch. Pluck it, oh, that's still flat. Let's raise the pitch. Pluck it, it's a little sharp. You back down, and then you kind of zero in on tuned. Yeah. So tune is that process. And, you know, the import community uses tuner or tuned, you know, the same way the shooting community uses the word tactical. Everything's tactical. Everything's tactical, everything's tuned.
Which allows you to charge more for it, which allows it to be more expensive, because if you have a butt, which is for gun ARs, it would be the butt stock, or you have a tactical butt stock, that regular butt that normally costs $55, now it just costs $155 because it's a tactical butt stock.
Yeah, so
if you're my car gun guys are listening, you know, if you guys understand.
So we just threw some new numbers in here. Let's go take it for a drive.
Let's do it. And sorry guys, I can't take you guys for a ride because I don't have my GoPro. Horrible vlogger, but we'll work it out. Alright guys, so right now we're in the middle of dynoing. Seeing a little bit of smoke coming out of the exhaust. Want to make sure. He said it's probably like the hottest turbo's ever gotten, so everything's going good. Everything's looking good. Everything's sounding good. Alright, on schedule. Super excited, super stoked. I cannot wait. And by the way, the mic's off, so sorry for the sound. Alright guys, so we just got back to Superior Moto over here, tuned by Tad, and everything went good. There was a little bit of white smoke, but it could have been just trying to release all the oil. That's what he said. We're gonna check it out right now. We are gonna put it on the dyno, so you guys are gonna see this car on the dyno. Super excited for that. There was, you know, a time like where I wanted to, you know, like give up on this build because it's a lot of work. And with that being said, we all know that, you know, I'm trying to start my own business, and it's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, because if I don't make money, I don't pay my bills, and then we can't have that. I don't believe in, you know, not succeeding. And that goes for you guys. Like, if you guys ever can do something, you know, even at the point of you want to break down and just not do anymore, just keep pushing, because now look, I'm about to have my car dyno tuned, everything's about to be done, and I'm looking back, it's only been like 3 weeks since all this has been done, but I've learned so much, and like you guys definitely hopefully learn so much about cars. So if you do drive an LS motor, maybe go back to one of the videos, kind of see what I did. If you choose to pick up this kit or not pick up a kit or whatever it might be, hopefully that gave you a little bit of inspiration, because it was difficult, it is difficult. I'm not done yet, but we got to keep going. And you know, anything we do in life, we always got to stay positive. And even if it's the smallest minute thing of positivity you find from something negative, just find it and then run with it, because it's not going to be easy. And if it was easy to become rich, if it was easy to become a rapper, if it was easy to become a football player, a basketball player, a race car driver, if it was easy to be anything, then we would all do it. Remember, the people that stand out are the people that grind the most. And when you see someone successful, you don't think like, oh, don't think like real negative, like, oh, their parents are rich, blah blah. Think how hard they had to work, or ask them how hard they had to work to get where they're at, you know. And if it wasn't for, you know, my friends Mike, Kenneth, Tad, you know, Rob, I hope I'm not missing anyone, BP Auto Selling, it wasn't for all these guys that, you know, were my real friends. Like, you know, people say that, oh, I'm your friend, when the, you know, when the fame and all that cool stuff is there, when you have a whole bunch of followers and new sponsors. But when it came down to the nitty-gritty, these guys were there to help me every single day with their time, with their knowledge. And, you know, without that, I don't think I really would have made it this far. And if I would have made it this far, it's because I swiped a whole bunch of credit cards. And, you know, it's just a blessing, you know what I mean? So always find that little bit of positivity, and no matter how big of a negative time you're going through, just find that little bit of positivity and run with it. Anyways guys, let's get back to the dyno, or let's get on the dyno. I'm super stoked. Also guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, I did pick up some Michelin Super Streets for the front, because remember, the fronts looked like they were running slicks, and it was definitely time for me to get some new tires. So I don't think I filmed all that, but shout out to you, Edgar. Thanks for the hookup. obviously seen it do a pull. Ran into a little bit of problems, nothing too crazy, but it definitely just cost me a little bit of money beyond that dyno, but it's okay. It's gonna get done, it's not the end of the world. So I need stronger wastegate springs because those things are trying to give me like 13 pounds of boost. I read them, I bought them, they're just not working, so I'm gonna have to upgrade those. Hiccups in the road, but trust me, when you guys are ready to buy this kit, all this stuff will be done ready to go, because MFR and I won't let none of this stuff happen. We know the right people to go to. So I'm not saying don't buy the kit, I'm just saying there's gonna be some steps that we're gonna have to take, but now you guys won't have to take it because we're already taking these steps now. We're learning everything, writing everything down, and at the end of this whole build, or this part of the build, we're gonna sit down with everyone who helped. That looks beautiful right there. I'm gonna sit down with everyone who helped with this, and we're gonna talk about the kit and what we're gonna need and who could go to. We're gonna set everything up. It's gonna be good, but I'm gonna turn the camera tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, a little bummed, but and it's life.